now it's Luis Garcia. In the air, left field. One away. Dylan Cruz digs in now.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Varsho under it. 2 away now. Here's C.J. Abrams to hit.
Shortstop C.J. Abrams.
In the air to left center. Varsho on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Back now in Toronto. And on the mound for Washington in this one, Cade Cavalli. What should we keep an eye on here?
He has a great ability to command a game, Boog, but in order for that to happen today, he's got to limit damage, make smart pitches, and avoid big innings. If he were a golfer, we'd say he needs to avoid any double bogeys out there, and if he does, his scorecard is going to look pretty good at the end of the day.
Here's George Springer to start it off. Swing and a miss. There's that changeup. The 0-1 right through there for a strike. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
All over that one right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And now, Yohendrick Pinango.
Oh, that's high.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
Boog, that's cheddar, baby.
That one at triple digits. Springer aboard here at first with nobody out. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
First baseman.
Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And a foul ball. The other way, and foul ball. The 0-2. Man at first, one away. And now he steps off the rubber. Popped up. Garcia in position. 2 down. Kazuma Okamoto next up for the Blue Jays.
Kazuma Okamoto.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
Now he steps off. Nothing going on at first. Now he steps off. Nothing doing. And that's disengagement number 2. Yo, 1.
Ball 1. Ball 2.
And he swings through that one. They'll have to deal with a lot of high cheese today, Chris.
High cheddar.
What's your favorite type of cheese? Threw it by him. A swing and a miss at the fastball to end the inning. Back here at Rogers Center, we move ahead to the top of the second now. Dalen Lyle digging in for the Nationals. Guerrero takes it himself. 1 pitch and 1 out. So digging in, Jacob Young.
That's the ball.
This one smoked out to left. He can't get there. It's a base hit.
He was all over that one. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Runner on the go. Pitch misses. Throw to second. He's safe. 1 out and a runner at second here at the top of the second. Swings through that one for strike 1. The 1-1 is fouled off. Man at second.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Bunts it in the air. Out number 2. And now it's Keibert Ruiz. On the ground, right side. And it goes just foul. Man on second, 2 down. That's down and in.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
So 2 outs with runners on the corners. Nasim Nunez digging in for the Nationals. This guy can absolutely fly. I think one of the faster players in baseball. And a swing and a miss. Oh, great stop. Goes to second with it. Nicely done for the out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now for the Jays, Jesus Sanchez. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Swing and a ball lifted left field. 1 down. And now it's Dalton Varsho. He was late there, strike 1.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
99 miles per hour to finish him off. Here's Andres Gimenez. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Ernie Clement now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Swing and a miss, and a count 1-2. Line drive, that's a base hit. So that's 2 straight 2-out hits.
Back-to-back base hits. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Tyler Heineman in the box now, takes strike 1. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-2.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last 2 pitches were well executed.
Makes the grab on the run, and that ends the inning. Back now in Toronto. New inning getting started. James Wood digging in out of the bullpen for the Jays, Mason Fluharty.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Sanchez takes it in for the out, and there's one away. Now at the plate, Luis Garcia. Fly to left his first time. And that one is lifted in the air. Pinango takes it in for the out. 2 up, 2 down. So up next, Dylan Cruz. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Hit on the ground to short. Jimenez. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Set for the bottom of the third. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, George Springer. This one belted deep left field, on its way, gone. A solo shot. So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Yohendrick Pinango next up for the Blue Jays. That one pulled foul.
So you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
There's a swing and a drive. Gone. He doinks it off the foul pole. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. He's 0 for 1.
I love the fact that we've seen both Vladimir Guerrero and Vladdy Jr. win the home run derby. They're the first father-son duo to ever win it. Vladdy back in 2007 and Vladdy Jr. in 2023. Even though his dad didn't give him any advice for the event other than to go out there and hit home runs.
Here's the third baseman, Kazuma Okamoto. Struck out swinging his first time. Out to short, into the outfield, base hit. Lead runner to second, so 2 on and nobody out.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that. Anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Lifted in the air down the left side. That's a base hit. And they're happy to play station to station right here. Bases loaded, nobody out.
That's 3 singles in a row. Now the base is loaded. Big opportunity for them to break this game open.
Varsho swings through it for strike one. And a breaking ball misses outside.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Struck him out looking. Huge strikeout there. Now it's the shortstop, Andres Jimenez. Golden opportunity right here. Base hit, 1 run in already. Now 2 met at third, and that's going to be an out. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. Pulls that one foul. Two on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Ground ball left side. And that's just foul. On the ground to third. They take the force out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Back here at Rogers Center as we go to the top of the 4th. C.J. Abrams digging in for the Nationals. And there's a foul ball. That clips a corner. This to center field. That one gets down for a hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
To me, it's just a really controlled, balanced swing. He wasn't trying to do too much with it. Just stayed disciplined, got the barrel to the ball, and put it in play.
Next to hit, Dalen Lyle.
Oh, that's inside.
Up the middle, and he knocks it down. Gets it there in time, though, so they get the first out of the inning. So now, with 1 away and a man at second, Jacob Young now at the plate. 1 for 1. Runner breaks for third. Pitch misses. And that's a stolen base. Not even close. This one in the air center field. And makes the grab. Runner tags for home. He's in there.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Tenna in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. 2 down, nobody on.
No, that's low.
Up the middle to first, and that is that. Bottom of the inning, and now for the Jays, Tyler Heineman.
Catcher, Tyler Heineman.
That one way inside. That's fouled off. Here's a 1-2. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Ruiz takes it in for the out. 1 up, 1 down. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. George Springer getting ready to hit. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Cruz under this one. And there's 2 away. Here's the left fielder, Yohendrick Pinango. He's already homered here in this one. In the air to left center. Young coming on. And that will end the inning. Back now in Toronto. We go to the top of the 5th. Keibert Ruiz digging in for the Nationals. Ruiz in his 5th season, 27 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. Out towards right center field. And a quick out, number 1.
That's a really nice play, ranging back into the outfield for that catch. We all know those can be a little tricky, especially if the wind's swirling around out there.
High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there are 2 outs. So the Nats lineup turns over. Next is the designated hitter, James Wood. He's already homered in this game. Inside. And that is ball 1. Fouls one off out of play. Back to our left. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Swings through the sweeper.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
Outside low. And that's ball 2. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game, and this game is tied.
He's so good at getting his arms extended, and that's exactly what he did right there. You don't typically want to pull a pitch in that part of the plate, but he doesn't allow his wrists to roll over, stays through the ball, gets the loft, and gets the home run.
In the air out to center. Varsho on the move. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And now for the Jays, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. High fly ball out into left center field. Takes it in for the out. And next for Toronto, Kazuma Okamoto. He's 1 for 2 so far in his debut.
First big league game, check. First hit, check. First multi-hit game, that would be nice. We'll see.
Young takes it in for the out. And there's 2 down. Jesus Sanchez next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 2. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. All tied up, last half of inning number 5. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. And now it's even up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Up next for the Blue Jays, center fielder.
And now the center fielder, Dalton Varsho, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Back here at Rogers Center, all set for the top of the sixth. Dylan Cruz digging in. The Nationals. So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Jeff Hoffman. Hoffman, a former All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a splitter, and he works in a sinker. Here's a 2-2. That's inside. Fights it off. You'll see another. Three and two. Payoff pitch. Back to the mound. He's got it. In plenty of time to first. And that's one out as they get the leadoff hitter in the sixth. C.J. Abrams now. First pitch, and he has to get out of the way. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first, and they get the out. Dalen Lyle digging in for the Nationals. Has grounded out a couple of times. First pitch, not close. Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Clement over to first. Nats go down 1-2-3. Bottom of the sixth inning, and now for the Jays, Andres Gimenez.
Well, these Jays doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. They're up to double-digit hits as a team, and if it seems like they haven't been barreling up the ball, you're right. Half of their hits haven't even been considered hard hits. And you know, bloops and lasers, they both count the same, so we know there's zero complaints about double digits in the hit column, no matter how it happens.
Strike two. And that's downstairs and outside. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Clayton Beeter gets the call from the pen.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
That one lifted to left. One away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Heineman, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Left field. Fair ball. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone. And the batter is George Springer. Fouled off. He was late.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swing and a foul out of play.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have.
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And they slide in front in the sixth. It's 6-3. One down. Yohendrick Pinango next up for the Blue Jays. That one ripped right center field. Carrying well. Up against the wall and brings it in. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. will hit next. Foul ball.
Well, that two-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
And that's a little bit high. And 1-1. That one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Line drive, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
Okamoto now at the plate as he swings through strike one. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Guerrero leads off first with two down to the inning. And that's a strikeout looking. Strike three called and a slider at the knees. Back now in Toronto. Top of inning number 7. Jacob Young digging. For the Nationals, Louis Varland on a pitch out of the pen here.
Power slider guy, Boog. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
The 1-2. That's to third and foul ball. Line drive, base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for Washington.
Now here is Jose Tena. Fought off foul.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
The 1-1. Runner on the go. Strike in there. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Man at second. Now all even up. He swings and hits a fly ball. Center field. Base hit into the outfield. In comes the run from second. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2.
Couple of singles back to back. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat. Just kind of muscled it out there. And, you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes.
Ruiz, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Line drive, that's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline.
Pitching change here, Tyler Rogers.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Now a check on him at second, back safely. Next to hit, Nasim Nunez. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. It's 0-1. Way out front for strike 2.
2 pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
The 0-2. And he pops up the bunt. And that's a bunt single. That was placed perfectly. Bases loaded, nobody out. James Wood digging in for the Nationals.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat. In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Swings through that one out front that time. Swings through that. That one off the mark. Now 1-2. In there. Got him looking for the K. That is a huge out. Wow. All loaded up. Luis Garcia. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. One out. The possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. A bunt and it's popped up. They get the force at the plate. Just got him on that one. Dylan Cruz digs in now. Yeah, don't need much damage here. Just a base hit. Likely will score 2. Swing and a miss. Strike 1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
Called out on strikes. They limit the damage here. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now for the Jays, Jesus Sanchez. Rips one to left. That's a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. 3 strikeouts already. He's 0 for 3.
Now pitching for the
New arm out of the bullpen, Brad Lord.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
High fly ball, right field. Cruz moving under it. And there's one down. One out man at first. So up next for Toronto, Andres Gimenez. Line drive. And foul ball. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second, now 1 out. Stepping in, Ernie Clement. 1 for 3. Tap foul at the plate. Here comes the 0-1. And that one fouled off. The 0-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 on, 1 out. Now a bunt with 2 strikes, and that goes foul. It's a strikeout. At the plate, Tyler Heineman. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Back here at Rogers Center, we're at the top of the 8th. C.J. Abrams digging in for the Nationals.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
The 1-1 comes up empty. That's strike 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Nope, I'll do.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Stays alive.
It's so hard to slow yourself down when you see that juicy breaking ball, but the most success happens when you try to take that right back up the middle approach.
Off the mark there, and it's 3-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going.
Now he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Nice grab. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. So digging in, Dalen Lyle. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. He hauls it in, 2 away. 2 down, bases empty. Jacob Young, the next to hit. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. In the air, right field, Sanchez coming on. And that's the 3rd out.